After Russia invaded Ukraine, artist Igor Gusev put aside his work on large canvases, his signature works, modern takes on classical scenes. When the air raid sirens come on, the brushes fall out of my hands, he says. It's impossible to do anything. But he also found it impossible to do nothing and began creating a series of pieces small in size but potent in message. When the war started, I understood that I had to start doing something, says Gusev. I understood I had to start doing something or start drinking a lot of whiskey or leave the country. He chose to remain in his native city, Odessa, producing on used book covers his art of war.
Why are you doing your art now on book covers?
When the war started, a lot of stores were closed and it was impossible to buy any paper or paint, he says. So I was walking through a market and saw old books that cost a few cents. And he realized books are a symbol here, particularly for people with memories of Soviet times when many books were banned. Books are sacred objects, he says, making them a powerful canvas for protest.
In several of your works, I've seen the letter Z. Is that becoming an icon of this war?
Well, this is the new Russian swastika, he says. In order to show what's going on over there, very often, all you have to do is draw this sign. Gusev's art berates and belittles the Russian invaders.
It says high precision love.
He says this piece debunks Russia's propaganda that they've got the best weapons. Because, in fact, their missiles are hitting everyone, and they just want to create chaos and fear here. That's the idea, he says. For some of Gusev's work, especially for non-Ukrainians, the meaning is not obvious. Take this one, titled, "You Are Welcome." According to Ukrainian traditions, when someone invites someone in their home, the host brings bread, salt, and flowers, he explains, and the Russian occupiers expected that they would be met here the same way, with bread, salt, and flowers. But in fact, they were met with drones, shells, and machine guns.
Where was the line between this being art and it being anti-Russia propaganda?
It's an interesting question, he says. A lot of people, artists who started working when the war started, they recognized that they became some sort of propagandists. But he says, I don't think that's a bad thing because today's art is responding to what's happening today. So much of the art of war, like the sunflowers painted on the charred ruins of civilian cars and trucks destroyed by the Russians in the Kyiv suburb of Irpin, provoke both comfort and discomfort. This work is called Shame to be Happy.
Selfie.
And it's about people who left Ukraine and post selfies on social media in which they're very happy, Gusev says. With the war showing no signs of ending, the art of war will live on. The war provides endless topics for expression, says Gusev, and there's always fresh blood. Jason Bellini, Scripps News, Odessa, Ukraine.